hello, hello, and welcome to the show. It's Wrestling with Entertainment, the only audio experience on the web today, the trusted choice for interviewing all your favorite wrestlers every Tuesday and Wednesday, and previewing and reviewing the late shows from WWE, AEW, New Japan, and everything in between every Saturday, and dropping some bonus content on Mondays. I'm, of course, your host, James J., alongside Kaliko Yachts.
We digging in them crates for the greatest matches of all time. Yeah. I'm so ready for this watch along though.
And greatest matches are obviously completely subjective at this point. If especially if you've looked at WWE's YouTube page as of late. Um,
Oh my God! Don't get me started.
yeah, controversy to say least. But it is a great day for wrestling because we are wrestling with watch along of Shawn Michaels versus Kurt Angle WrestleMania 21. It took place 20 years ago, April 1st, I believe. I was not re- I was not prepared with my notes on this one. It took place at the Staples Center in Los Angeles, California. Um, Attendance was hold on, freaking out my notes. Um, Attendance was 20,193. It was April 3rd, 2005, Los Angeles, California, Staples Center. Um, the tagline was WrestleMania Goes Hollywood. And I believe it was the second WrestleMania, actually, third or fourth WrestleMania to be in California. But we'll get into that when we get into the match. But yeah, it's time to fire up your Betamaxes, your VHSs, your DVDs. Pull out your network, pull out your Peacock, Netflix and chill, or more accurately, go to YouTube, type in Kurt Angle versus Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 21. Um, you want to get the WrestleMania match with that's WrestleMania 22, where it says 22 on it. It's gold and all that good shit. Or you could more accurately just go into the description of the video below, but on YouTube and Castbox, and pull up a new tab. Push pause, wait until I say press play. I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1, and then on 1, you're going to play the show. Are you ready? Yay!
Ready as I'll ever be.
In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 50 greatest WrestleMania matches ever. With Linda
This little intro
That's the Linda
presented by
McMahon.
Minecraft. Like,
The Linda McMahon theme, as some people call it.
could couldn't get worse than that. Look at that HBK. This is like a freshly minted Staples Centers too. It was roughly what 4 or 5 years old at the time.
It came out in 22, so 2002, so it's 3 years old at this point.
Pretty much. I mean, that's why this was following the theme where they used to actually go. Oh, that stadium just got built. We're going right to that bitch, right?
Right.
We coming straight to that motherfucker. No problems, no worries. As Shawn Michaels hits the ring,
I mean, it was.
which is crazy. 2000.
I mean, it was kind of weird
Go
because
ahead.
WrestleMania 20 was in the Garden, which is obviously a really old building. Staples Center was relatively new. But then the year after that, they would go to Rosemont Horizon, which is an old building as well.
This is when they realized, like, I mean, I would have thought after they did the Houston thing, it would have been like, yeah, we doing that from here on out. And they just didn't follow the, because I think this was before they got to the theme of like actually having cities bid for it.
If I'm not mistaken, Houston did bid for it for 17. They paid for WrestleMania to come.
No, I'm talking about like to where like cities actually put in the bids them like like Houston did the bid, but now it's to the point where it's like it's crazy ridiculous how cities bid for it. Uh, but in this case, I mean, which was funny because you would have thought they would have went to the Coliseum. I mean, that's a bigger venue right down the street.
Um, well, it's not right down the street. It's about a maybe another like 15-20 minute drive, depending on traffic.
I mean, it's a 15-minute, 20-minute drive down the street through the hood. No, don't get it twisted, but
Yeah, you know,
as my guy Kirk Angle comes out.
I don't. First and foremost, he
Sorry,
doesn't like
Kirk.
being called pork. Second of all, I don't think he had that problem here. He was probably on painkillers, but not necessarily the problem that he had down the line. Look at the trash talk between Kurt and Shawn before the match starts. Despite being the two greatest wrestlers of all time, two of the biggest egos in pro wrestling as well, and rightfully so.
Really? Kurt Angle had an ego? I wouldn't think he had an ego.
Both of these guys have called themselves the greatest pro wrestler of all time. I mean, it's
I
not
can make the
unwarranted.
argument for Kurt Angle being the best of all time. But
I mean, it's not unwarranted. I'll give you that. But you have to have a certain amount of ego to say something like that.
you call it ego, I call it confidence.
They bleed into each other, Kaliko. And look at fan, that fantastic um, pull up, just wrestling on Kurt Angle's side of things.
I mean, he won a medal with a broken nut for crying out loud. Now, this is where he should have got petty and brought out Sensational Sherry with him the same way he was doing it the first time. But I mean, keep in mind, like this was like think of it in 2005. Even though like you can make the argument Angle was kind of like in his prime, however, he's the new guy is already on the block.
John Cena.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean John Cena would go on to win his first WWE Championship at this very so.
I mean, which is bananas. Uh, how the dominoes fall.
You know what I find
As Shawn Michaels put him in the headlock.
what I find bananas is that this would be Kurt Angle's second to last WrestleMania, and is arguably the greatest WrestleMania. It took him to second to last WrestleMania to have the greatest WrestleMania match of all time, or at least one of them.
Really? Him and Brockett. I mean, they had some bangers, yo.
I mean, it was a the 19 was good. I'll definitely give you that, but the whole Brock almost breaking his neck part kind of just
Hey,
uh
that ain't Kurt's fault.
technically it's JR's fault.
I mean, yeah, it's Kurt's fault that through for damn near 300-pound dude trying to do a shooting star press. Like, I'm just saying, gotta give my man some slack.
Now look at Shawn Michaels. The ego on Shawn Michaels to say I could out wrestle an Olympic gold medalist. Ego.
Confidence. See, there's a difference. See, confidence.
It is worth mentioning that
And
Shawn Michaels was Raw and Kurt Angle was SmackDown, so this was an interpromotional match. Referee is SmackDown, obviously. Yeah.
yes,
Funny enough, Kurt Angle would be drafted to Raw later that month, I believe. And then Shawn Michaels and Kurt Angle would do this all over again in, I believe, England.
yeah, because if a match is good, you take it overseas and do it again.
And it's presented by Minecraft the movie.
I mean, oh gosh, please, that I kind of miss when WWE just didn't put it all in your face, but that's a whole different issue. But considering that this match is 21 is crazy work.
What do you mean?
I mean, because when you think about it, they're doing this is their version of the 50 greatest matches. And the fact that Sting Triple H made 50 greatest matches. I'm like, I'm trying to figure out what did they use to make that list. Damn it.
I mean, it was a good match. It was memorable.
What was more memorable, the match or the NWO DX shit?
Um, Everything as a.
Sitting in the crowd. Sitting in the crowd. What was.
I mean, probably the run-ins, but I digress.
Don't get me wrong, I love the run-ins too, but yeah. Anyway, as Shawn Michaels putting in that work on Angle, that technically is a pin, as Angle is out there.
Now you could. His hair is. His hair's there, but you could definitely see it starting to recede somewhat, I would say.
I mean, yeah. I mean, his hair went away like his smile. It was just starting to get there.
I believe this is the first time Shawn Michaels wore the baggy pants in a match. Prior to this, he would wear the tights.
That is, I mean, yeah, he went baggy. But then again, I mean, you know what's crazy? This was like the beginning. I mean, Shawn Michaels was in his bag. He's got a WrestleMania bag. It's crazy. Because you can't even, like, this match is 21, and you could easily add in several more. Because if you look at the list, they got, as Shawn is wailing on them, they got John Cena on there, Shawn Taker 2.
Looks like
They got Shawn Austin.
Shawn and Court looks
So
like they're shooting on each other right now.
Hey man, Kurt was like, "Nah, I whoop your ass in real life."
And he probably could.
I mean, we know what happened when Shawn last time Shawn got in a fight.
With the Marines?
Yes, so I mean, I'm just saying.
I mean,
Back your bus up, young blood.
Kurt Angle is badass, but I don't think he could beat a bunch of Marines badass. Maybe one Marine, but a group of Marines, uh.
He's won a gold medal with a broken neck. And as we get to the tables already.
Yep.
And damn, I remember when the Spanish announced, look at that, they had the Spanish announce table. That's crazy. Crazy work. They had the SmackDown table, the Raw table. Remember when those days they had like all the tables in that bitch? And then they used to have all the other languages like at the top of the ramp. Just
yeah. That was completely
and we have the Hindu team. What the fuck?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but there was a hardcore match or a street fight that went up there, and they literally broke all of the tables of all the other countries. I can't remember the match, but I do remember something like that happening.
That sounds like something could have happened.
That was a
That
nice
definitely sounds like
angle slam into the ring post as well.
it was more of a deflect, but I get it.
Yeah, these both guys are has the subtle do the subtle art of less is more. Like we're only like 12 minutes into the match, and they're starting to go maybe a little bit more harder than they did at you know the 3 minute mark.
I mean, yeah, it's the art of that storytelling. Like the table's there, but they don't slam into it immediately, or get blood for the hell of it.
Right.
AEW. But you know what's missing? You know who is missing in this shot?
Cool.
The green shirt guy that everybody keeps yelling gets all the front seats.
I don't think he was alive during this match.
He had to have been alive. Green shirt guy, he looks like he's 55. He looks like he's been through a midlife crisis.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that. But Green Shirt Guy didn't start popping up until maybe like 2014, 2015.
I mean, yeah,
Right now,
but oh my God,
the guys that are usually in the crowd is the guy with the jacket, and the guy with
the
the
Cena jacket.
yeah, and the guy with the gas station shirt and the red cap, the sign guy.
Oh, you mean the Affliction shirt?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, the Brock Lesnar guy, Shock Taker guy. It used to be a whole gang of them. Real talk, they always thought that they were like above people in a sense. I mean, not all of them, but some of them, man, you were like, come on, bro. Like, just chill out.
I mean, Brock Lesnar guy doesn't exist anymore because there's no Brock Lesnar.
I mean, I take that shirt off too if you read that affidavit. Anyways, that's a angle hits the slam and goes 1, 2, and the kick out. And you can see Curtis frustrated,
The other
yanking the hair. I think that's the reason Shawn got bald right there.
I don't think it's the reason, but okay.
I mean, as a start.
The other matches on this card, for anybody that didn't know, is Rey Mysterio defeated Eddie Guerrero in the opener. Edge defeated Chris Jericho, Shelton Benjamin, Chris Benoit, Christian, and Kane to win the first ever Money in the Bank ladder match. The Undertaker retained the streak against Randy Orton. Trish Stratus defeated Christy Hemme to retain the Women's Championship. Kurt Angle oh, well, we'll talk about that in a minute. Aki Bono defeated the Big Show in a sumo match that lasted 1 minute. John Cena defeated John Bradshaw Layfield to become the WWE champion, and Batista defeated Triple H to win the World Heavyweight Championship.
The beginning of the end, the official end of Evolution.
I could make the argument that the beginning of the end was when Randy Orton left Evolution.
I'm talking about like just all in all. I mean, Evolution was still kind of Evolution-ish. It's just that it became Triple H and the Pips until Batista won the Rumble.
Such a great moment.
And then it was like, yeah, nah. As Angle's trying to hit this suplex.
The build-up for these matches were legitimately great.
And why is my
Who? What are you talking about? Ronnie's elbow missed.
flag? See, look at the lack of signs. Yes.
Lack of signs.
Oh,
Can you?
yeah, the lack of signs. When you were sitting there and all the signs, people wouldn't have their signs hanging in the front row in the middle of the damn match. Talking about call me 318 or some shit.
I used to be very good at making signs.
Kind of.
I had some like, ooh,
Well, what
great,
happened?
great splash by Shawn Michaels. Having some technical difficulties, whether that's me or Kaliko has yet to be seen. But we will find out in one moment as the match continues. Shawn getting up, and arguably one of the more iconic moments. Oh, no. Kurt is, yeah, being Kurt Angle. You can see that fire in Kurt's eyes. You know, that bad, you know, MFer that we know that he is. Kaliko, can you hear me? No. And, I mean, he's in here, but,
Hello?
yep, there we go.
There we go.
I was just saying, you could see the fire in Kurt Angle's eyes. You know, when he turns it on, he turns it on.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And that's why I think, I
Iconic
mean,
moment achieved.
that dude, he had it all though. I mean, he could talk, he could cut a promo, he could be a comedy dude, he could be the butt of a joke, he could be serious. And it's very hard to do both of those at the same time. Be
Oh
the
yeah,
butt of a joke in one segment and then the next week get taken so seriously as a threat. But that's what an Olympic gold medal does to you, people.
yeah. You don't fuck with an Olympic gold medalist.
In wrestling, nonetheless, not.
I mean, I mean, you could probably win a fight against an Olympic gold medalist in like ping pong.
Ping pong for sure.
Yeah, I think I could kick a ping ponger's ass, but there's yet to be seen.
You're Look at that. Shawn, man. Shawn still had that shit. It was just crazy. And I'm just still sitting there thinking 2005, them front row tickets had to been like no more than $200.
Of course, that's what you're thinking about.
Shit. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I'm like. 200 easy?
Now it's 2000.
Then 20,000.
20,
10x.
yeah, 20,000.
WrestleMania tickets done hit the Grant Cardone 10x. Man. Hit that 10x challenge.
Got those yay
As
boos.
but it's crazy though. I mean,
Look at those actions from taking a chop. Like, just character work right there. Reaction. Boom. It's,
yeah.
they're not doing a lot, but it still gets
Angles,
such a great reaction.
well, because it's just like we said, it's two great storytellers in the ring. And it's crazy because this match was just built up off of just being the best.
Yes. Who is the greater
Trying to figure
performer?
out who's the greater wrestler. And it's crazy that Shawn Michaels had a lot of great matches where it was just basically off of who's the better wrestler. I mean, it's crazy his WrestleMania resume when you think about like he really didn't main event a lot of WrestleManias, yet he's Mr. WrestleMania.
Forget about main eventing WrestleManias. He didn't win a lot at WrestleMania.
His win loss records is it it's better than most.
I mean, it's better than Johnny Gargano's takeover uh, resume, but I mean, he's still Mr. Takeover. You know what I mean?
I mean, he's not super underwater. I mean, he's 6-11,
He's lost it more than half.
but the ones he lost were memorable though.
Unfortunately, more memorable than the ones that he won.
Uh, not true. The Bret Hart win.
That's one.
Um, the ladder match.
He didn't win the ladder match.
WrestleMania 10, yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
Oh
Razor
no, he
won.
didn't. They're right. SummerSlam. It was
Razor
SummerSlam.
won.
SummerSlam. There we go. See? I mean, hey, Bob, who is it? The logo lost 9 NBA finals. Only won one, but he's eternalized with the logo.
Um, you
As
mentioned,
Angle's hitting his angle lock.
you mentioned this being to be the greatest. You know, Shawn Michaels is still aiming to be the greatest. Just that's something different nowadays, and that's being a promoter. Um, and dare I say, best promoter in pro wrestling today. Um, he runs the bakery.
I mean, Shawn Michaels always had a thing for them hoes. I mean, I'm just saying. that ain't nothing new.
You talk
It's
about
just
giving
a
the people
saved
what
hoe.
they want. Shawn Michaels
Oh,
always
he
gave the
gives them
people what they want.
in spades as Angle hits this angle slam. Let's go. Get it, get it, get it, get it.
Putting
Look at
out
him.
the straps
He did the it's spinning time. And the kick
and
out.
then putting the straps back down.
I mean,
You know he meant business when he put the straps down and then put them back up to bring them back down. And
see, he did that to prove a point. Like, it's go time now. And he's about to hit this moonsault. I mean, for Angle had a pretty moonsault.
I was just gonna say that
Underrated
was like a
moonsault.
gorgeous moonsault that he hit, but obviously no water there. Just looking at the crowd, and there's a
But that was
line
a
of
gorgeous looking moonsault.
looking at the crowd. There's one guy in a Roddy Piper short next to a guy in a Christian short next to a guy in a Randy Orton short. Like, did they not get who?
Legend killer Randy Orton.
Yeah, like literally the most obscure wrestlers at the time. Oh, angle slam from the top rope.
I mean, come on, bro. These people now we got people dressing up as the full on Mountie. Let's go. Let's stop.
I
And
mean,
look at his angle slam, man. He just catches them. Bitch, get your hands off. 1, 2, that should have been it, though. That should have been it.
Anglehead was the most like agile. Like he could spring up there so easily.
And it's funny because he could also be whiny. It's weird. It's weird. He was one of the few dudes that could show all the range of emotions. He could be whiny, serious.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
This, I'm,
Boom.
think super kick, and then he's just out. And everybody's like, get the pin, get the pin.
Just
And if that
beautiful.
chick just could have a seat. And keep in mind, this is 2005, so people were actually taking pictures with cameras. Like, we didn't have iPhones.
Yes. The first
Them
smartphone would not
flashes
be
were, them
invented for
flashes
another
was
two.
real.
The first smartphone would not be invented for another 2 years.
Yeah, we had to live it off memory.
Yeah,
Because the person who's got "Hi Kel" in the back.
Memorex.
Oh gosh.
It's funny. So
Go home and go to Blockbuster and see if you can see yourself on TV. That's it.
I was more of a Hollywood videos guy.
Oh god, fuck no. Hollywood videos? Come on. Ugh. Ugh. Come on, sir. Sir.
Shawn Michaels' his last match, generally speaking, was WrestleMania 26. So he would only be lasting another 5 years in pro wrestling after this match. Obviously, The Undertaker retired him at 26. Kurt Angle wouldn't retire until WrestleMania 35 against Baron Corbin, which is
But
arguably the most injustice of treating a wrestler properly when it comes to their matches, their final match.
man, they just didn't do nothing with Corbin.
They wasn't doing anything with Corbin before that. They didn't do anything with Corbin during that, and they didn't do anything with Corbin after that. I mean, the most over the
Oh.
guy was when he was homeless.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, he was the homeless dude. Hey, that homeless gimmick was over though.
It was my favorite Baron Corbin for sure. Just
I
because
mean,
I
that
like.
was everybody's Corbin.
Maybe that makes me a horrible person that I just like to see him suffer, but it is what it is.
Oh, we're glad to see him suffer. How dare you, sir?
Look at that selling from Shawn Michaels.
That doesn't happen anymore. Whatever happened to them days
Yeah. And
where a
that
guy could just steal us. And
grapevine.
look at that. And he sits in it. Sits in it. It's a wrap.
Yeah,
That's when you knew it was over.
yeah,
It was over when he sat in it.
yeah, you're fucked. It's over. Tap out. Take your take your L.
Yeah, just go ahead, man. Just go ahead.
Look at Shawn Michaels' face. Like he looks like he's ready to cry. He's in so much pain.
Oh, look at him. And he was able to cover the hair and he's like, bah. And then he just go ahead and do it, bro. We love you, Shawn. We don't think less of you. We won't think less of you.
Oh, and the hand
Just
goes
throw in the
up.
towel.
The hand goes up. No, don't want to tap. Don't want to tap.
No.
I still have a little
And
bit
by
of
this
life in
point
me.
in real life, your shit is done. Your shit broke at this point. By this
Oh,
point,
and
you
Bill
going to
goes.
Kaiser. Like, I don't know what. like, I don't know what Sean sitting up there hesitating to tap. Bitch, you going to Kaiser after that. Like, I don't know. Like, shit, man. You don't stop with that bullshit.
I mean,
One way trip.
this was number 22 or 21 on the top 50 WrestleMania matches according to um, WWE's YouTube. But this has to be a top 10 WrestleMania match of all time, right?
Uh, subjective. Oh man, I gotta think that through. No particular order. No particular order. Brian Triple H.
Who in Triple H?
Daniel Bryan and Triple H.
From 30?
30.
Where the hell did that one come from?
Oh man, that match was solid. Oh, shit. I'm trying to think. Michael's Hart. Austin Hart.
Michael's Taker.
Michael's Taker. One. Michael's Taker one. Roman Brock with the Seth cash in. That was that 5?
Yeah, 5 or 6.
That was me. That's 96. And then I'm trying to think. What? Michael's Ramon.
No, Shawn Michaels match. Let's see.
Shit.
Austin Rock. You could probably put 17 and 19 in there if you wanted to.
TLC 2000.
TLC 2.
Yeah, TLC 2. I mean, Roman Cody?
If you like the Gaga. Maybe
No, I mean, Roman Cody 1 was good.
Yeah.
I think that it's underrated.
Roman Cody 1 was a banger. Gunther, Drew McIntyre, and Sheamus.
Yeah, Gunther, McIntyre, Sheamus. Hell, Bianca, Sasha.
Becky and
Charlotte.
Becky and Bianca.
Becky, Bianca. Becky, Sasha, Charlotte? Like, I can name.
I mean, like you said, it's subjective, but low-key, you could do a top 10 all-time greatest WrestleMania matches, and they would all be Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, that's why I said win-losses don't mean shit.
Right.
Don't mean I got damn thing anyway.
Well, that will conclude our coverage of this watch-along. Shawn Michaels, Kurt Angle, fantastic match. All-time greatest match of all time, for sure. Thank you for listening. If you like what we're doing, please like, subscribe, comment, both on YouTube and Castbox. This was sponsored by Rogue Energy and Player One Coffee. Join us this Tuesday and Wednesday for new incredible interviews, and join us every Tuesday and Wednesday for new incredible interviews, and follow the show at Wrestling with E, both on X, Twitter, and Instagram for information on who we're interviewing, when we're interviewing them, links to those interviews, and so much more. Follow me personally at JamesJ993. Where can we find Kaliko?
Kaliko, they got Cody Seth at 38.50.
I mean, that was a banger. I think that the Backlash match was better, but
they got Roxina.
Which Roxina?
28, which is the first one.
The first one, yeah. I would say
Roxina 1.
That would probably be the better one of the two.
Ooh. They got Rollins Triple H. That was a good one.
Any AJ Styles match.
They got AJ Taker 41.
36. Oh, it was at 40.
Oh my God, they put the Seth cash in at 40. What the fuck is going? Oh my God, they got Eddie Kurt at 38.
Yeah, that's.
We might have to do a whole nother episode about this. They got Becky Bianca 36, Kofi Bryan 35, Michaels Flair 34, Savage Flair 33.
Okay, Kaliko, keep in mind that they're giving these matches away free on YouTube.
But it's fucked it. Okay, number 30 is the Usos.
The one from last year?
Usos Owen Zane from
Oh, okay.
39.
Well, that match was better than that, but I digress.
28 was Brian Triple H. What the fuck were they? What crack are they smoking? 24 was Stone Cold Steve Austin and Kevin Owens. You want to know what 25 was? Brett Piper.
I mean, that was a solid match for sure.
So I'm gonna put it like, but was it worse than Rousey Angle versus Triple H Stephanie?
No, it wasn't.
Number 20 was the match we just mentioned last year, Cody Roman. The Cody Roman tag.
Yeah. Controversial.
I want to. What the fuck, bro? We gonna have to go through it. We doing a whole episode. That's it. We're going in. We're going in on this list.
When they release all the matches, we'll do a whole thing about it.
Yes, you can stand the fuck by. We are go. I might have to get on this worse than Melters, than PWI. What the fuck? You thought my beef was PWI was bad. What the fuck?
WWE, whoever's running WWE YouTube page, what smoke are you cracking?
They got Taker Punk 23.
That was a banger.
That was the best match. That was 29. I mean, shit. Like, shit.
Before Kaliko decides to continue down
Before I die from a stroke, what the fuck is signing this shit off before I catch a stroke? Before I catch a goddamn stroke, just sign me off. Just take me down, Lord.
For Kaliko Yachts and Scooter Dust, I'm James J, and this has been Wrestling with Entertainment.
Fucking Stephanie McMahon, that fucking, what the fuck is that?
Hey folks, this is the Colossal Mike Law, and you are listening to Wrestling with Entertainment. Enjoy the show, support these guys. We appreciate it very much. We'll see you at ringside.